Hello ladies and gents, we've got another video on Halloween Kills. So, those that are sensitive to any criticism of this film, click off the video now, because you're not going to like it. Not that I'm being overly critical, but there's just the alternate ending of this film, and it's just interesting to sort of take a look at it. And I'm sure most people would agree the alternate ending, before they decided to scrap it, was actually much, much better. So again, those pansies that don't like anyone criticising this film, click off the video now. You won't be missed. So here we have it, ladies and gents. This is just an article that I pulled off the interwebs for it. Now, there are spoilers here, so just wait. There are spoilers. Click off the video if you don't want to be spoiled at all. But yes, there is the ending of this film, and there was a different one, actually. So let's discuss the ending of this film first, right? And then we'll discuss the alternate ending, and then discuss potentially why they've changed it, because it does seem really, really weird. So, first and foremost, what is the ending of Halloween Kills? Right. Well, the ending is, of course, the mob mentality wins out, which is odd, because Jamie Lee Curtis has come out, along with Judy Greer, come out and said that the mob part of the movie was actually an allegory for January 6th in the States. Weird that they would then allow that to win out in the film. Obviously, that's just virtue signaling garbage. Anyone with half a brain cell can figure that out. So the mob wins out, surrounds the Shape himself, Michael E. Myers, and they proceed to beat the living shite out of him. They're stabbing him up, they're slicing him, slicey dicey. They're shooting at him, everything. He's down on the ground. Judy Greer gets the knife. Straight. You didn't see my hand, but she didn't fart on him, but she stabbed him. And you think, great, he's dead. He's dead. Judy Greer walks on back over to Michael Myers' house, because that's exactly what you want to do once you've just killed the man. You know, gloat in his old house. And what happens then? Well, the Shape becomes what is, I guess, all destined to be, the supernatural force. Because that was kind of the idea behind John Carpenter's original idea anyway, was that he would be this sort of supernatural monster for some weird reason. But anyway, he's this supernatural force. He gets up, and he's definitely supernatural, because he's literally, he just gets up. He's been stabbed by a pitchfork. He's been shot at. He's been stabbed repeatedly. He's been beaten around the head, and he just stands up. So he's definitely a supernatural force. He stands up, and he kills everyone. Right? Judy Greer's downstairs, hugging her daughter, Karen, hugging her daughter, and then she walks upstairs, inexplicably. Just walks upstairs to go and look outside Michael's window. Some weird reason, but whatever. And then Michael Myers comes up behind her and kills her. Because I'm guessing he walked in the back door. Even though the back door, to get from the back door upstairs, you have to walk past everyone. But never mind. He somehow gets upstairs into his house. Maybe there's two Michael Myers. Did you ever think of that? Might be two. There's not two. Anyway, so he walks upstairs, obviously kills her, and then that's the ending of the movie, right? Now, the original ending is as follows, right? So, Karen is still killed. Judy Greer's character is still murdered upstairs. But Laurie then calls Karen's phone, right? And then Michael picks it up. And obviously, she's like, hello, Karen. Karen, are you okay? Karen, what's happening? Has Michael died tonight? Spoiler alert, he doesn't die. And then Laurie Strode can hear the Shape breathing. Just breathing down the phone, as you do. And Laurie realises what has happened and tells him, I'm coming for you, Michael. And then Strode picks up a knife that Allison was gripping in the final shot of the last film. Strides down the hospital corridor for a confrontation with the Shape. Now, why was this dropped? Because there's a 4-year time jump between Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, which there's a few things to actually sort of unpack from there, because a lot of people are like, this is like the best movie ever. It's one of 12. It's definitely not the best movie ever. It had originally been planned that, and this is out there in interviews, this was originally going to be planned all across one night. So Halloween, Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends. Makes sense that it would be set all across one night, because then, I mean, it makes sense in terms of the context of the naming, because Michael's not called Halloween. But anyway, so it was all set across one night. Now, they're doing a time jump, which indicates to me they have rewritten things as they've been going along. They've changed the plan, right? They've changed the plan. They've decided that they don't want to do it all across one night, so they're doing a 4-year time jump. So that's why they've had to change this ending, and they had to change it with just Judy Greer dying. Cool. Great. What a great cliffhanger ending. And so I think, personally, and I could be wrong, but I don't have a lot of faith in David Gordon Green anymore, not after this filler film. I think, and I believe I'm right, is that they've obviously wanted to change a whole bunch of stuff. And I think we'll see a little bit more politicizing coming into this film, which they're laying the framework for in all of the interviews. So Jamie Lee Curtis, oh, you know, it's an allegory for January 6th. Oh, Judy Greer, yeah, it's definitely about January 6th. It's not about January 6th, shut up. Of course it's not about January 6th. Obviously it's not. Who are you fooling? So I think that they're going to bring in a little bit more politicization coming through into Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends. But it's so dumb. Like, you obviously set it up to be all across one night, and now you've just gone and changed it. Pretty dumb, pretty stupid. And I know a lot of people seem to really, really love this film. So I'm getting like a lot of abuse for... Like, I did a video yesterday just talking about the box office and said, look, it's not very good. Good for the film profit-wise, but it's not very good in general. The studio would have wanted more. So much abuse came out. From really like big imbeciles, people that don't watch the channel anyway. They're like, oh, I've not watched this guy for a while, and now I've come back and he's super negative. You've watched one video, you fucking pleb. One video where it's a statement of fact, like 50 million, the studio's not going to see that as a success. They would have wanted, at the very least, the same amount as what they had made for the first film. It's just that's how studios work. And also the fact that they released it on Peacock, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. They chose to let that film be a sacrifice for Peacock. Peacock's Universal streaming service. So, yeah, it's a weird one, this film. It's got some die-hard fans. Very strange. Like, I get it, but when you're just doing a statement of fact, like, just calm down. Calm your tits. So there you have it, ladies and gents. What do you guys think, ultimately? I'd love to hear it, because this seems to be... Well, it's just a fascinating turn of events. You know, how this is all sort of progressing and stuff. So the original ending has been revealed. It is better. But that, to me, indicates that they've been trying to change the story as they've been going along. Which isn't good. So what do you guys think? And I think there was an interview with David Gordon Green with Collider, where he said very specifically, we've been shopping this around and getting different ideas out there. I've been giving the script out to different people, and it's almost locked in. So there's been lots of other people, lots of fingers in the pie, and I think that this is the sort of penultimate result of that, which I don't think is good. It's not a singular vision, and sometimes they are good, sometimes they're bad, but this, no, not so good. So anyway, let me know what you think down below. Again, if you chose not to click off the video, I did warn you. You only got yourself to blame. And yeah, this ending definitely sounds better. Of course it does. Sounds like it actually leaves on a proper cliffhanger. This one was just, oh, she's dead. Oh, okay, then no worries. Like, who cares? She wasn't an interesting character anyway. So no one actually cares. At the very least, setting it up with Laurie heading down out the hospital to go and kill Michael. That's a good cliffhanger, because we care about Laurie to a degree. I don't care about her daughter. Do you care about her daughter? No one cares. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Cheers. Take care.